Welcome in, everybody, to the Monday Night Raw review live on the Joe Cronin Show. You can be a part of it by calling in tonight, and I bet you will. And we're going to do this all night long. If you don't know what we do, we break down Raw, we talk about wrestling, we talk about your lives, especially if you have trouble with women. We take your calls at 339-226-6610. Of course, we have a 6-month ban on YouTube for the second time in 2 years, so we have to go live from Spectrum Gaming 617 right here on this channel. So I hope that you go over to our real channel, which is youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. And that's Joe Cronin Show. You can see it right there on the screen. Or no, you can't, because Isaac Rojas made me a new layout, and I realized he put up the youtube.com/Spectrum Gaming 617, which is great. But I'd also like to add, you want to sub the real channel, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. And as always, I'm joined by Dave Van Cura. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, my friend?
I just introduced you like you're the host of like The Price is Right or something. I don't know what that was.
Dave Barker.
Here he comes. It's Mae Young.
I'm like, I've heard it said before, like a lot, and I've said it myself, but Jesus Christ, did John Cena just actually fucking bury the entire Raw roster?
Yeah.
He just did it.
And then according to Leah, he gave the asshole symbol at the end. Apparently that's and he gave it was double asshole.
The double assholes. What's better than one asshole, two assholes, says Ron Jeremy.
Kind of reminds me of like a loser, you know? Only a loser does this. Man, they loved him though tonight in San Antonio. What a bunch of fake people that crowd was.
Oh my God, right?
They wanted to have sex with John Cena tonight over there.
It was weird. The crowd was dead except for basically 2 spots and then the main event. They got hot for Ryback, which I found was awesome. For some reason,
a little hot. I thought they might get more hot for him, but so I thought they got a little hot for him.
For some reason, they got hot for that terrible fucking match between Kane and Ziggler. I did not understand that, because that was the only match that they really started to come alive for.
That fucking crowd was dumb.
Oh, my God. And then the main event, which was actually pretty damn good. I got to admit, that was a good match between Cena and Rollins.
That was a pretty good match. But I don't know, man. That crowd was out of bizarre world. I do not ever want to have a conversation with any of those people.
Whatever's happening in Texas, they can keep it.
Yeah, whatever's good. Well, Dallas, they were asleep. In San Antonio, they were real loud, but for all the wrong thing, all the weirdest things, I thought.
Right?
That was bizarre. Holy Christ. If you put those people, if you could have had like a mix, if you could take like half of like Chicago's audience and put them in half the arena with the Spurs, you might start to see fights break out.
It's quite possible.
Problem is, I think most of the people there were kids or something, because I don't know.
I don't know. That was weird.
I like
Cena was real over all night, which I was like, what?
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was just a weird night.
Hulk Hogan had to wear a black bandana to offset the fact that he had a pink shirt on.
I can't deal with Hogan anymore. I used to buy this guy's CDs when they made Hulk Hogan CDs. I used to buy them when I was a kid. I had the Hulk Hogan workouts set. I had the Wrestling Buddy. I had everything Hulk Hogan when I was a kid.
Worked out pretty good.
Shut your mouth. I'm fat.
Well, you know something?
What you gonna do, brother? Oh my God!
You know, for years I had to sit there behind Hulk Hogan and smell his asshole, while all the good, like all the other wrestlers who were actually good.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. My God.
Oh man. Anyway,
horrible. I don't have a problem with him pimping the breast cancer survivor thing and all that. I don't have a problem with that. Well, maybe I do, because that was horrible. My God. Just Jesus, do it on the fucking WWE app or something.
I'm just sick of it. Yeah, I've had enough of it. I mean, what they're doing is great. It's just, I mean, come on. We had pink ropes at Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell. And all I could think about was lumps on women's breasts. I mean, really.
Well, to be fair, I think about women's breasts probably 85 to 90% of the day. Not the lumps, but, you know, in general, just the entire boob. But still, I don't need to be reminded with a pink rope during Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. It bothered me. I mean, I was like, really, it's really actually taken away. Get rid of the pink ropes for the pay-per-view, please. Do we need that at the pay-per-view we got fucking pink. It should have been red ropes, red and black or something. No.
Watch out. You might be becoming intolerant of cancer survivors.
I know.
Walking a slippery slope here, buddy.
I better be careful. God knows. Look out, we are in America now, which...
Yeah, you're going to have some fucking cancer survivor burst through your window with a fucking Molotov and burn your goddamn house down and shit. Be careful.
Oh, man. It was weird. And now we're not going to get Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, so which I believe I called. You did, yeah.
I believe I had that.
I couldn't believe... I was like, no, he's got to show up for that.
No, not only are we not getting a WWE title match again at a pay-per-view, we're not getting an Intercontinental title match either because Ziggler is going to be on fucking Cena's team.
I don't know. It's all bad. I can't even imagine. Can you imagine if you were to pay for the Survivor Series pay-per-view? I mean, you would kill yourself first, I think.
Yeah, we're going to go from a card last night that had every title defended to possibly no titles defended at Survivor Series. Which would be okay if it was the 90s and there was a bunch of people we gave a shit and there was reasons for these battles, you know, like the Bret Hart, Jerry Lawler Survivor Series classic match, which was...
No, it
was Doink. It was Doink. I'm sorry. Doink and Jerry Lawler Survivor Series.
I have a real big question for anybody out there. I want to know, and we want to welcome in Jesse to the show now.
There he is.
What's up, Jesse? When's the last time... When is the last time? Here's a good one for you. When's the last time the WWE Championship was not defended at a pay-per-view? Besides this last one. When's the last time? When's the last time it went 2 pay-per-views without being defended? Somebody find that answer.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that. Ever? Has it ever?
It's a problem. I don't know if it's ever happened. I'm sure I know there's been Survivor Series where the title hasn't been defended, but 2 pay-per-views in a row? I don't know if it's ever happened.
You're right. I'm there with maybe 1 pay-per-view it happened because usually like when like the champion was injured or something and he showed up and he like joked around. But when was the last time it was 2 pay-per-views without the WWE title being defended? And I'll add to that, even in the ones where like maybe the champion was injured, so he like showed up with his belt to watch 2 people, whatever. At least he showed up and was holding the belt, walking around with it. You know what I mean? There was a kind of a showing of it.
This is becoming a problem. It's becoming a big problem. Maybe not to everybody, but it's certainly becoming a problem to me.
Right.
I can't deal with it. I need to see my champion on there, and especially he's the beast. He's the man. He can come in and stomp out everybody. I don't need to see Cena clear out an entire fucking roster in the ring like he did at the end of that goddamn match. This is ridiculous. If they want to save Survivor Series, either they change course, bring in Lesnar, or 2 simple words that will save everything. War Games, because that's the only way that I'm going to fucking even watch this. Well, I'm going to watch pay-per-view because, you know, I like being on this show. But other than that...
No, and you're going to get your old classic just 4-on-4 team thing, or a few of those, and, you know, I mean, ugh. And now we know that Ryback... you know, already came back, and they
repackaged as original flavor Ryback. Beat me more.
But now he's not going to wrestle.
He's going to have a streak now.
They either had him come out to beat Bo Dallas so he can still come up and challenge Rusev, or because Rusev wasn't here tonight, conspicuous of his absence. You know, and that's what I think will just end up happening is they remember Ryback and let's see how the people go for him. And
they were hot for him in Texas. But
I think
Texas
they should have been.
Weird.
No, but you know something? Even though I'm not a big fan of him in the ring at all, I love everything else he does. And it's for the wrong reasons that I like him. Like when he comes walking down the ring and he says whatever he says, I don't
wake up.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Love that shit.
But it's so stupid and ridiculous that it's goddamn hilarious. Like I actually love him because it's ridiculous. I don't like him. Like I'm not sitting
It's
there
like
going,
what you would do if you were a little kid imitating it or something.
Yeah. But
It's just way over the top.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not at home like I'm not a little kid thinking like, yeah, wake up, yeah. Like no, I'm not serious. I'm more like, wake up. Like this is hilariously stupid. I love him,
man.
I
find it. It's very apropos. It's so perfect that he came back within a 7-day period of when they had the Monday Night Wars episode that focused on Goldberg. Isn't it kind of perfect the way things work out like that. I'm just just a random thought.
Bald heads unite.
I loved him in the back. He was so goddamn funny in the back. I love the stuff he yells in the ring when he's in the ring, and he just like starts yelling stuff like, you know,
he's insane. I love him.
Like the guy's in the corner and he just yells, "Terminate!" Like, and he just runs at him. It's goddamn hilarious.
You're a bully.
My favorite was
I don't like
Chris's.
bullies. What the fuck's a
My
bully?
favorite was Chris's example.
Yeah.
Where he was like, can you imagine if he's walking around the back and grabbing people like, "Be gay with me." Just fucking with everybody.
Rick Badboy in the chat on the chat here says, do you think they'll break the WWE title into two again? God, I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope we never see that again.
Does not need to happen.
You know,
Uncle Steve Austin's gonna come out. He's gonna cut it in half with a damn saw.
But Jesus Christ, son, when you mess with Stone Cold. Oh, I lost my mind. Look at Isaac Rojas.
For real though, to add to what you guys were saying, I think the titles, it looks stupid anyway, and I don't really think it had value even when it was around.
Yeah.
Not lately, anyway.
This is getting ridiculous. You've been a big defender.
I agree with that too.
You've been a big defender of not having the belt on the show, but this is you've got to admit this is insane.
If they would have done like promos from like behind the,
that's what I'm saying. Why can't we have?
I would have been cool with that. I would have been cool with it.
You could have shot all the promos in a day, had them switch clothes, have the title switch clothes. And you could have themed it. It didn't even have to be directed towards anybody. It could have just been directed at how awesome Lesnar is and how he's the beast.
Cutting down trees and shit, just doing random weird fucking things, and not even a saw, just kick a tree.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman hasn't even been doing much.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only so much of him. I think I could really.
I agree with that. Yeah, exactly. So it goes both.
That,
What the fuck are they thinking? Like people aren't gonna. I guess maybe a lot of people don't care.
Oh,
if they look at the books and like it doesn't affect.
Here's how I look at it. If I was in the back room, and we were all talking about how this whole thing was going to go down, I think my thing would be, listen, we've really got no choice. This is the guy. We're going to take a hit for it, but it's going to pay off in the end. So we'll you know what I mean? They're putting it through because of the payoff in the end, I believe.
You know what I would do? It's real simple. Look, Lesnar doesn't want to be on TV or whatever he does, or they don't want to pay him per appearance. Mm-hmm. This is how I would handle it. Very simply. He's the champ. Take the fucking belt off him, and whenever he wants to come back, he automatically gets a title shot and gets his title back immediately. Something.
I just don't understand why they couldn't make those like vignettes or those promos. That's the thing that gets me. I can understand taking a hit and doing this, but I just don't understand the reasoning for not doing some sort of video shoot with him. And have him cut like shoot promos. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's not like he took his ball and went home. He's still the fucking champ. I mean, you have to do something with him. This makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm really confused, to be honest. I really am lost in space on this. I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea what into the promos. That's what I don't get. He's the goddamn champion.
And they made reference to it tonight. Cena, during one of his worst fucking promos I think I've ever heard Cena cut, which is actually saying quite a bit for his terrible fucking talking ability. Cena, in the middle of that terrible promo, was like, whenever Lesnar wants to come on back and fight. Like, what? Call him out, you big flappity vagina. What are you doing? You belittle this man until he comes to the fucking ring. Are you kidding me? But no, not Super Cena. Whenever he wants to come back, I'll be here. Shut up, Cena. God, I hate you.
Yeah, he was annoying on the mic tonight again. He was right back to.
It was horrible. That was a terrible promo. My God.
By the way, you were goddamn hilarious on a shot from the point when I just got to bring this up. I know some other people may not listen to a shot from the point with Tommy C. If you really should subscribe to him though, especially if you're into hockey whatsoever. I almost. when Tommy, thank God you were against it, because I mean, like
somebody had to be against
when they were
insanity.
talking about Sidney Crosby. I mean, I was I was laughing, and I was laughing at your reaction, and I mean, I got to get on.
God, you need to be on that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate the shout out there. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my God, you can hear Dave on Dave's third co-host, whatever the hell you are on that show.
I don't know what I am. I'm the utility infielder for all you fucking guys, man. I'm just wherever. You need somebody, get the fat guy. He's not doing anything.
You know something, though? That show was great with you guys because his calls were great. He was good. Jeff Huffman was in the background. He was really the utility guy. And Dave Rose ended up calling in, and then the callers were great. And then you had all your spots were great. It was just a great listen. I couldn't go to bed last night. I was listening to you guys that long. It was crazy.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
So yeah, go subscribe to Shot from the Point and Tommy C. And Dave, before we continue here, where can we hear you on YouTube? What's your
right YouTube? Here on YouTube? The Dead on Dave. More content is coming. I am producing more videos.
Oh, you'll have shower videos soon, like naked ones.
The no videos I've been doing lately, it doesn't seem to be getting me subscribers. So I figure, hey, maybe I should do a video. That would be good.
Before we continue with the Raw review and what happened after Monday Night Raw went off the air, Jesse is here as well. Dave, Jesse, me. We're going to take your phone calls in just a few minutes. At the 339-226-6610, we will do that. But you guys want to talk about how to help out the channel. As you all know, for 6 months I'm banned. I won't be able to go live on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show for 6 months, which really hurts us a little bit. We have to go live from right here on Spectrum Gaming 617. But there's a guy on every one of my videos who literally flags every one of my videos, writes retarded stuff, and I don't want to answer him anymore. I'm about to block him for good. So
I flagged him for harassment.
Good. Good job.
I did. The reasonings for flagging him, I was like, what? Well, he's not doing that. Well, harassment. Fuck it.
He's got a burning American flag as his icon. And if you go to Joe Cronin Show, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, my latest video that I did, it was a car. I'm in the car talking about Hell in the Cell and about a squirrel. And if you scroll down in the comments, you'll find his comment either in the middle or at the bottom. And there's his name right there. I encourage everybody now to go flag him for harassment or something, because he's been going crazy, and I've had about enough of it. So I'm going to come back in a few minutes. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go after him. Go do that. And if everybody goes after him, and I can see that, and enough flags, the comment will go off the channel. Then we will continue.
It's a pretty picture.
Yeah, it is a pretty picture. A nice burning flag. Tell him maybe just go after him and tell him you're gonna kill his. I don't know.
But, wait, be careful there.
You're gonna kill his flag because it's on fire. So go ahead and do that. This is a sit-in. I'm not doing a damn thing until this guy is flagged like 30 times.
Yeah, send this guy some virtual flaming bags of shit.
It's youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, and it's my latest video that I have up there. Of course, it's called WWE Hell in the Cell, my reaction from last night or something, and then I talk about squirrels. So go do that. We'll talk about
weird.
We'll talk about what happened after WWE Raw went off the air. John Cena, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton had some interesting stuff tonight. We'll do that. So go ahead. We're waiting.
Yeah.
I'm literally waiting for you to go and attack this guy.
Hate crime. So we're not going to talk. If you love
professional wrestling, you're going to love Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Still waiting. It's getting awkward.
It's getting a little awkward, yeah.
Still waiting.
No, watch now. You'll get the backlash. After people see this shit, then you're going to get a bunch of people doing it days later.
No. Yep, I'm still waiting.
I thought we were more loved than this.
I like how this guy. I like how this guy goes on the chat.
Well, there's a delay, so I'm waiting for it to show up in the chat.
Oh shit!
Oh, he went nuts. It's called WWE Hell in the Cell 10/26/2014. My thoughts on the pay-per-view. Yeah, and there it's up there now.
So this guy's been flagging all your shit, huh?
Yeah, he's a cunt. The first person that replies to his comment that says flagged, that says you're gonna rape him or something. How about that? First person that does that gets a shout out.
You could
waiting.
put the flag and then open it up
Nice
inside
ass.
the fucking guy.
Yeah, I think it's those pants. I'm not talking about wrestling until this guy is under siege.
Well, let's talk about your obsession with squirrels.
Oh, I also want to, yeah, let's do that. And I want to give a shout out to Jaron if he's watching tonight. Jaron, if you're watching, we talked a lot about you last night. Your comments, some of them were pretty funny last night. I gotta give it to you, you fucking sociopath. Yeah, no, there's a squirrel. You know, I swear to God, I thought my squirrel friend was dead, and I really was concerned about it.
Yeah, I'm concerned about you for using the term squirrel friend.
Well, you see, he come every single morning. It's like dead on. He dead on Dave. He's sitting there on the fence, and he's eating food that he got out of the trash in my trash, and he's eating.
Vending machine.
And he's the fattest squirrel that you would ever see. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's been coming here for years.
So
actually,
he really is dead on Dave. Then he's the dead on Dave of squirrels.
He's huge. He has breasts too. I think it might be a girl, but no, I think it's a guy squirrel. He's got
I
balls.
have breasts and I'm not a chick, so hey, whatever.
Yeah. Leah's got pictures of him on Facebook. Actually, you know what? I can get you a picture of him. You want to see?
I'd love to see this squirrel.
You guys want to see what Henry looks like? It's amazing. He has put on a lot of weight. Henry, I love him. So when I took a right to go right out. I'm on the end of the street, so I took an immediate right, and there was a huge dead squirrel, and I mean its head was crushed flat, but its body was intact, completely sticking up. And I was like, oh my God, no. Like, and then I was like, oh, that poor. First I thought, like, I don't like when I see dead animals. I don't care. I'm a pussy. You can call me whatever you want. Whenever I see a dead animal, I really do get sad. I really do, because I think of animals. They're living things. Oh my God, the poor thing got hit and it's dead. But then I started thinking, oh my God, wait a minute. What if it was Henry? You know, holy shit, this could be Henry. And that's when I started to get like a little bit panicky. Because, I mean, my kid loves the squirrel. I mean, I love the squirrel. I'm just so used to seeing him all the time. Like, what's up, Henry? There's Henry. You know, it's almost become like a pet.
Not to knock your love affair, because I love animals too, and I hate to see dead animals too, but you're not one of these fucking insane people that are driving and see a little fucking tiny squirrel on the road and will swerve and like hit a family of fucking children.
No,
that cat, will you? My God.
I will. No, I do though. I will admit I will try to avoid the animal, but I have killed it.
Yeah, it's not that hard. You don't have to swerve to do it.
Yeah,
oh my God, I've seen people
off the gas
driving.
or something.
No, I've seen people driving, like my wife is almost like crashed us into a fucking wall, trying to avoid a goddamn cat. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not gonna hit the cat. Well, you're gonna kill us.
Hey man,
yeah, it's the cat or us, honey.
Jesus.
So my cat story goes like this. I'm driving in a car with my buddy Jimmy. This was years ago, and this Jeep is in front of us, and this cat runs out in front of the Jeep, almost under the tire, and it ran right back onto the sidewalk. Like, it literally somehow it went under the tire up, and then it beamed right out of it into the sidewalk. Cat. And I turned to him. I go, holy shit, Jimmy, did you see that? And then and then we looked behind us, and there it was in the middle, just flatted in the middle of the road.
So it went back for a second go at your tires.
It was like it almost got run over by that Jeep. Oh my God, how is it alive? And then it tries to come back out again, and we run it over. But we didn't even notice it. We just were like, holy shit, dude, did you see that cat? Then we got it.
Survival of the fittest,
picture?
Baby. Don't
Where?
play in the streets.
It's not under your mobile photos. Well, what album did you put it under? What album did you put it under? Ugh. Find Henry, goddammit. I want to put him up so everybody can see fucking Henry. Everybody wants to see him. We told this story, this sad story, and everybody wants to see what Henry looks like.
Well,
goddammit.
Please post a picture.
Post the
of Henry.
picture. And go flag this fucking asshole, too, by the way. Go flag Con Blue 786. You fucking burning American flag fucking terrorist. You racist fucking terrorist. Anyway, Tony, what's up, man?
That sounds familiar. What happened to me last night?
Yeah, that's what happens. Don't ever make sure you star 67 if you ever do that to somebody.
Oh yeah, I learned my mistake. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how do you not know? Star 67.
I star 6-7 all the time now, even when I'm calling my own mother.
I haven't got any calls yet, if you were wondering.
Ms. Rules 28 Murphy said, on Twitter said, "Just reported that bitch for spam. You're welcome."
You're welcome.
So did I.
Saying that's crazy.
It's under the Hell in a
Everybody
Cell
looks like
My
they did
Thoughts video, correct? That's where
Okay.
I found it.
I'm down. So what'd you think of Raw, you little pussy? Sorry, I was trying to be Tommy C. Yo, pussy. Yo, pussy. That's all he ever says. That's Tommy
No,
C.
Tony. No, Tony.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, Tommy. Let me tell you something.
That's afterwards.
Too bad none of us could do his laugh.
Yeah, I know. Huh? No, well, nobody. I mean, well,
Nobody
Yeah,
can.
that's
it's,
the
it's
one
beyond
thing.
reproach. It really is.
oh, you can. I mean, you can. If you really wanted to, you could get his laugh. You know,
Yeah.
If I could get a hold of Roger Rabbit, he
just
might
get that Roger
be able to
Rabbit
do it.
clip up there.
Oh, God.
No,
Wow.
really, he's good. He's easy to do his most of what he does except for his laugh. I don't know if anyone can get it down.
Nope.
Wow, people definitely flagged that guy's comment. You can't even find it anymore.
There you
Oh,
go.
good.
See?
Fuck that guy.
Holy shit, good job. Fucking cunt.
Anyway, I
I'm
thought
waiting for
Raw
a comment
tonight.
that says I recorded him. Go ahead.
I didn't hear what either of you said because you both talked and like it like faded out. Like it was like.
Go ahead, Tony. Go for it. Go, buddy.
All right, thanks, Jesse. All I have to say is Raw sucked, and I'm not surprised.
That's what that was the
I like
build up
it.
for. I mean that was a lot of build up for Raw sucks.
No,
gotta have more
he said
than
it. He's
that.
not surprised. Me, you know.
I
Next
didn't
Oh,
think
wait,
Raw was
Jesse, I
all
know you're not
sucks.
surprised. I mean, you're
it wasn't
sick of
great,
hearing about
but it
Raw.
certainly wasn't
Can't blame you.
that
Send
I
it to
didn't
me.
really. I was busy during Raw, so I can tell you how good it was. But I thought the last match had a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah, last match was
You know,
pretty
they
good.
hit some
I
good.
like that match.
You know.
The main event was solid up until the ending where Cena.
Yeah,
buried-
that-
So Kane, bitch-ass Kane, which I like about. I like how they brought Clipper came back. You know, I mean, that's listening
Kane
to the
needs to
internet
go,
for
man.
fun.
Yeah, this is the
Kane
first
needs
time
to
I
go.
can remember. He needs to go. I mean, this is the first time in recent memory I can really think that Ziggler had a bad match. That was not a good match. Him and
Oh
Kane.
no, that match
Oh.
sucked. I was surprised.
fucking
That was
awful.
terrible. Oh god, it was terrible.
I did not think Ziggler was capable of having a bad match, but
Bad
Kane,
match, yes.
or not. It's not Kane. It's the walking corpse that used to be Kane. That's what we're left with.
I just put a picture up of Henry so everybody can see he's the fattest squirrel in my neighborhood because we give him all kinds of food.
That's awesome, man. I'm
When was the last
emotional
time we
about
had
animals
that?
dying too, so I'm with you.
Oh yeah, it must be something in Massachusetts. I also wrote on the bottom of the painting. I wrote, "What the fuck you looking?" I put that on my Facebook years ago because he's awesome. But yeah, no, it was terrible. Kane, oh man, I don't know. I saw Kane at the South Shore Music Circus 4 years ago. I was in the front row, and I remember just like God emailed, "This is terrible." He's not. I like Kane.
So do I.
But I don't want to see him wrestle anymore unless it's like an Inferno match, and he's got like it's like attitude error or something.
Fuck that. I saw him against Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam live, and it was horrible except for the fucking flame shooting up every once in a while.
I don't
Oh,
mind-
that's right. I
don't
forgot
mind-
about that.
Yeah,
That was the
terrible.
last
That was a
Inferno match,
terrible
right?
Inferno
Well,
match.
that's why it was somewhat good because it was like something else was going on.
Fire! This is horrible. The thing with Kane is though, I like how they used him the last few years when he's not wrestling, like his backstage stuff, the anger management things. There was so many
that
things
was
that he was
funny
doing
as
to
fuck,
reinvent
dude.
himself,
You don't even know. That was great.
but he's just
And Daniel Bryan going
deteriorating.
at each other
My
all the time.
God,
Yeah, he's really gone to shit.
the walking corpse that is Kane.
It was awful tonight, though. I didn't really. Raw was, as expected, really.
I don't think it was all that bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but I wouldn't call it terrible.
What about all the wrestlers coming to the ring at the? That was kind of strange at the end.
Just to get buried, it was just weird.
It was just one big burial for no reason, and Cena should have just had a Spurs thing on. Dave Rose, what's up?
6 out of 10 is what I would give Raw tonight. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. The one thing that I will say that I didn't see before, and maybe this is just WWE maybe going in the right direction, but putting Bray Wyatt against Dean Ambrose, I just realized earlier today that's a genius move. Two young stars that are so gifted, that have so much energy, and yet they're fucking crazy. You're putting them together. That's a good idea. So
Here's the
it
thing,
looks like
though, Dave.
somebody's doing something right.
Well, they're doing what they
Here's
do
the
with Daniel
thing.
Bryan. Had his match against Wyatt around this time, didn't they?
Guys,
Totally
we're
different
forgetting one
characters.
thing, though. We're forgetting something very important. We're getting lost in the promo love and stuff. Neither one of these guys are great in the ring. Neither one of them. They need somebody that is fantastic.
You don't
to
think
help.
Dean Ambrose is good in the ring?
He is no. Dean is good in the ring, but he is not a guy to carry. That match with Rollins, Rollins sells his ass off. Ambrose is not fantastic in the ring. He's good in the ring. He's got Austin capabilities, but Austin, he needed someone to work with. Let's fucking get off our fanboy hats for a second and realize that. Bray Wyatt is great in the ring too when he's with somebody capable who can carry him. These two guys together, I don't know how great their matches are going to be. Their promos are going to be phenomenal, but the matches and the way WWE is set up right now, someone's going to look weak and they're going to get buried, and that worries me because they're both good.
PS Carnivore says, why did they have the ending of a Royal Rumble go-home show on Raw?
Yes.
I thought the same thing. I was like, is the
thought
Royal Rumble
exact same
coming?
thing.
That's the Royal Rumble. Oh, God, I hope they don't do that this time again. I hate that ending. They do it every time, and it's annoying and enraging and stupid.
We did get our Henry heel turn that everybody saw coming.
My Squirrel would never do that. I don't know where you're talking. Oh, Mark Henry, yeah. Right now, by the way, if you're watching, Lamb shit, you call back in. You better call back in. I want to hear from you. It's been a while.
Hey, Lamb.
If you're watching right now, guys, I want to thank you for watching. By the way, click the like button and stick the thumb up my rectum. Go ahead and do it. Oh, there's that asshole again. Yeah, right there. Put the condom on it. Stick the thumb up my ass. Let's do this the right way and give Raw a review. We're taking phone calls, 339-226-6610. Lord Darkin. I'm afraid I got bad news. The WWE is going to insult all the pay-per-view providers and people who have not got the WWE Network bullshit. That's interesting. You're right. I've got bad news, too. Is it a reality? 917, what's up?
What's up, it's LB.
LB, what's going on?
Yo, I'm laughing over here because I said the same thing. Why the hell are they having a go-home Royal Rumble ending?
Yeah, they had the Stone Cold beatdown, too.
Reporting. I was like, are they doing Team Raw versus Team SmackDown again this year? Like, what?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know, man. It was it's gonna be sucky. I'm glad it's not in Boston. They used to do Survivor Series in Boston a lot. I'm glad we don't have it. Hey, Lamb Dung, what's up?
Holy shit, man. Logan Barrett in the comments, he's like, who has the biggest ding dong on the WWE roster?
So that's what you're bringing to the table tonight, huh?
No, I just saw that and I had to tell you. But Raw sucks ass. They can never do anything that makes me want to watch other than making me laugh.
Well, that's something.
That's something.
Maybe
yeah.
you can laugh at who has the smallest penis on the roster. Who do you think that is? Do you think Big Show's got the smallest dick?
That would be hilarious.
Probably.
I've seen some big guys with some bizarre looking dongs, and I'm like, that guy's like 6'2", and it looks like mine. And then I'm like,
oh, speaking of that, you did call it Joe last night. I mean, we all kind of knew about the whole Big Show Mark and everything.
Speaking of dick sizes, like, what the hell does that have to do with it? But yeah, you're right. I did. But no, LB, you're right. I saw it. You know what though? I thought they were gonna string it along longer. To be honest.
No, I knew it was happening right on Raw.
All right. Well, I'll admit I wasn't 100%. I didn't 100% know. It did look like they were setting it up.
I farted really bad. That was bad.
Man, this show is weird. Farts and dicks and who's got the biggest one.
I mean, I like rattled my fucking couch. That one concerns me. Oh God.
Wow, people went nuts on this guy on YouTube. Good job, especially Matt Wilson. Holy crap.
Embrace the hate.
Go hate him. And somebody
say something that's probably going to upset all the Southern people.
Yeah.
What the fuck is with these down south crowds? What the fuck?
That was weird, man.
I don't know, man. They got more PCP down there than we have up here. I know that. We have heroin, yeah. We can do a little. Well, we go in like coma state with ours. They go into whoo. Michelle McCool.
Fucking Tina's dick.
I got some news here. Michelle McCool indicated on Twitter that she was backstage at tonight's WWE RAW, which means her husband, The Undertaker, was also likely backstage.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was interesting if he was there. I don't understand how that news really helps.
Well, it's not a secret. Everyone knows that that the Undertaker's back with the company in some capacity, doing some shit down at NXT, which is great. Which is great. I think that's a good opening. God damn, do we need Michelle McCool? I never thought 6 years ago when she was with Laycool or whatever, I did not think I'd be saying this, but we need Michelle McCool.
I know.
This Divas division is fucking horrible.
I agree with you. You know who else I actually really liked but I only liked her when she was a real bitch. Was that, and maybe that wasn't Michelle McCool, I don't think. It was a lot of them looked like each other at the time. It was that French chick.
Oh, Maurice. The Mrs. wife.
Yeah, she was like a bitch.
Yeah,
I liked her.
Great.
I liked
Whatever happened to her?
She's married to the Miz.
The Jizz.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened to her.
How dare he marry a Montreal chick? I'm disgusted.
You think Sandow fucks her too?
You pussy!
You think Sandow's putting it in her too, since he's mimicking everything?
Oh yeah. He's in
both
bed,
just giving it to her.
He's banging Maurice from behind, and then Sandow's on the floor of the hotel room doing it to a stuffed pillow. Then the Miz goes and takes a shit, and Sandow has to sit on the chair outside. And then when the Miz goes, oh, then Sandow goes, oh. But the only thing from Maurice is she has to watch Sandow enacting this while Miz is locked in the locker room or locked in the bathroom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, holy fuck! And then Miz is in there masturbating too, which is even weirder when the hotel lobby guy comes in to collect the payment, and then Sandow's sitting there going oh, and she's like, oh, it's just something. He's a stunt double.
It's
what the fuck do you mean? I gotta get out of here.
It's Hollywood stuff you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, get out of here. It's an extra $100 tip. Shut up. They don't care. They probably would too. The busboy, whoever used to seeing some celebrities, sometimes you just put out, you be like, yeah, you get the $100 and just walk away. Who gives a shit? You just look at the guy. You're like, you're gonna clean those. You're gonna clean that rug, right? Thank you. All right, let's see you.
Yeah.
See you later.
You're welcome.
I talked to Rich Peverly's cousin today, and apparently, and then I texted Troy. I go, hey, I think I just talked to Rich Peverly's cousin, and then he was like, well, I booked a limo for Jamie Lee Curtis, and I go, you win. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis. You know what I would do is I'd put that scene on in True Lies where she's dancing around, and I'd bang her. Well, but I'd look at that.
Why would you put that scene on when you could just put on Trading Places and look at her tits?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What's the matter with you? See, I got so much I got.
You know what I actually would do? I put on Halloween and watch her getting killed while whacking off.
Oh, Halloween Resurrection. Ugh.
Halloween raise your erection.
Yeah.
There's a battle royal announced for SmackDown, guys. So get ready for more battle royal.
Oh, okay. Well, now it makes complete sense what they did on Raw.
Yeah, now it's starting to make some sense. Yeah. WWE confirmed on tonight's Raw that the 2015 Royal Rumble match will have 30 competitors, not 40 as previously.
What happened to the 40 they said on a few weeks ago?
I don't know.
Layoffs,
yeah. Not 40 as previously reported based on fan reports from WWE's recent event in Philadelphia. WWE has announced Ms. Dow TV and Damian Sandow, The Miz and Mark Henry for tomorrow night's live episode of Main Event. WWE confirmed on tonight's WWE Raw that Friday's SmackDown will be on Halloween special.
Woo.
There will be a Divas Costume Battle Royal, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella. Oh, maybe that's the Battle Royal they're talking about. Oh, they announced that on Raw tonight. We saw that. I thought there was going to be a...
It's not TV 14 material.
Right. Well, the girls can be... Yeah, but see, you know what? In society, girls being sluts on Halloween is, like, accepted even in a PG form. So the WWE can do it because it's like, oh, yeah, everyone else is slutty, and it's around kids, too. So that's how the kids...
Halloween.
That's how the kids got here.
Yeah, right.
Mommy saw fucking Timmy Jones up the street dressed like Captain Jack Sparrow, and her fucking pussy started to drip down her thigh. Oh yeah, well Gavin got here because of New Year's, but that was different. That was because of alcohol.
Happy New Year! You're pregnant.
Say hello to the big Valboski. You know, ladies.
Oh, they brought that up on the I think the Monday Night Wars or WWE Countdown, the choppy PP shit.
Yeah, that was on this week's Monday Night Wars. I saw that too.
Yeah, they should show that whole thing.
Speaking of that, real quick. They did everything they could to bury Goldberg during that. Did you watch that, Joe?
Yeah, it's like they hate Goldberg.
Oh my God, they buried Goldberg. Well, Goldberg was never very good in the ring. They showed every bad spot that he had.
That's like, yeah, they gave him the Ultimate Warrior treatment.
Holy shit!
It was the Ultimate Warrior DVD all over again.
It was
like this guy was
great.
trash. It's like, yeah, no, everyone wasn't obsessing turning it over to see Goldberg. No, that didn't happen. He was just garbage.
No, see, remember I told you, like, what was it, yesterday? Like, they'll erase history if they can help it.
Oh, yeah. They've done that forever, going back to us as kids. Because
this is why I think Roman Reigns will get pushed no matter what. I still don't trust them until I see that he is not used.
If I could get in
they've set it up.
I hate when they do this, when they force feed you something, when they try to bury things like they didn't happen, or when they say, this was the greatest WrestleMania of all time. No, it wasn't. Shut up. Stop lying. Stop making stuff up.
Oh, yeah. Last night when they... Did you hear them say they'd never seen anything like that before in the Hell in the Cell?
Yeah, we've never seen anything. Yeah, we've never seen anything like this. Yeah, we've never seen anything.
It's called Mankind versus Undertaker and Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
That's gotta be Bray. That's gotta be Bray.
I mean, like, oh yeah, we never see anything. Where's Tommy C in the Sean's View? That's all you do whenever they say something like that. All right. God damn it, it's annoying.
Isn't it?
The next Monday Night Wars is apparently supposed to have Chris Jericho.
Oh, that'll be sweet.
That'll be interesting.
That'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it will be. It really will be.
Jericho was fun.
Yeah, when Jericho was fun before he fucking became PG Jericho.
I don't know what the hell
Hey
he's doing
guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I wrestle Bray Wyatt. I've never
it's
seen
Jobber Jericho.
Jobber Jericho.
He's always been that's nothing new.
I've never
Jericho's
seen
been
anything
like
like this Bray Wyatt. My goodness, I've never seen. I don't know. He's on some kind of other planet. Oh yeah, Jericho? Is he really?
Coming
Jesus
from the
Christ.
guy who beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. My God.
It's funny, Jerry.
You guys both heard his podcast with Bray Wyatt on there, right? Don't you guys both think it could have been so much better?
Oh, it could. Oh, his podcast is all about money.
That shit was hilarious.
Have you ever
you made a point of that.
Oh my God,
I don't know what to...
Seconds, it's commercial.
The Chris Jericho's podcast starts like this. Jerichoholics, what's up? It's Chris Jericho. You're listening to the Jericho podcast brought to you by Pelvis fucking arm shaver deodorant. You put this stuff on your arms, man. I know, I'm a wrestler. I get stinky in that ring, and you guys probably do too. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to smell like that for the ladies, so you got to go grab this stuff. It's at this website, this da 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 da. And then that ends, and then he starts going, anyway, we got a good show today for you on the Chris Jericho, and then he plays like a song or something. And then anyway, guys, so I know a lot of you guys go to the post office like I do. Stamps.com. Stamps.com is such a great place you can go to save money on your shipping. And if a lot of you guys do eBay, or if you guys just want to send letters to your family members, Chris Jericho! Fuzzy! You ready? And then like it goes on for like 20 fucking minutes, and then he goes into something. He starts talking about something. Then he does another one, and then he goes into
FanDuel.com.
Oh my
That's
God.
right, FanDuel.com.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! By the way, my FanDuel's doing pretty good. A lot of people subbed up for that, so thank you to whoever you are. There's like 38 people, and
What's
I don't know why he's so bad.
FanDuel.
They all do this shit. Like, even I was
FanDuel?
But okay, well they all do it. You're
How
right.
lost in the sauce am I?
I'll tell you.
FanDuel?
I'll tell you what
Somebody
FanDuel is.
tell me what FanDuel is.
I'll tell you what FanDuel is, and
It's a sex shop.
first of all, you can find FanDuel. I'll make this new thing. I'll put a link for it in this video after it uploads, and you can go to when you click.
How to just for me. That'd be
When
great.
you click on it, you get free stuff, free bids or whatever on it, and I get money, and so it's all good. No, it's a fantasy draft site, but instead of fantasy drafting, you just like draft that day. It's a daily thing.
Oh, it's like DraftKings.
Yeah, it is. They're big
it's
rivals.
DraftKings. My God.
Well, no, FanDuel was out first, so.
Well, DraftKings is better.
I don't like it. DraftKings are local here actually, but I was on FanDuel, and then all of a sudden DraftKings came out, and I was like, "What are these guys copied FanDuel?" And I said,
never
"Fuck
even heard
this."
of FanDuel. That one.
I don't know. I think DraftKings is going to do better because it has the name draft in it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, so I think a lot of people that like to do regular drafts will just go to it thinking that's where you draft, but then they realize, oh, it's daily leagues. Well,
It's gambling.
That's what FanDuel is. So, yeah, you go to FanDuel. So you already know what it is then. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I know what DraftKings is.
Well, yeah, they're the ones that ripped off FanDuel. So there you go.
Well, it's better. You know, ripping off is
You're like it's like 1996 and I'm fighting with my friends who are like, have you seen this thing called WCW? And I'm like, what are you talking, dude? I've been watching WWF for years. What's WWF? And I'm like, it's wrestling. It's got Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, but WCW, I mean, it's got Hogan.
Well, that's what I mean though. Is they'd be like, wait a minute. Oh, I should be watching WWF. What's the difference? I'm like, oh, well, WWF's been around for years. That's where everyone comes from. Like, that's really the wrestling. Like, WCW is just some other bullshit that's come out of nowhere. Oh, all right. Well, I'll go check WWF out. Then they'd be like, "There's another wrestling thing. I don't get it." And then they'd click over, and then Shawn Michaels would be like putting mirrors on his dick, and
it's
like
not the same as me not knowing what FanDuel was, but you're okay.
Well, I don't know. I think it's similar.
I'm in Germany, motherfucker. Leave me alone. I eat schnitzel.
The DraftKings is guys in Boston, so it's kind of funny. But I don't know. Maybe if DraftKings wants to make me an offer, I'll start talking about them instead of fucking because I think they suck. FanDuel's better. But so I don't know. The kids were like, you know, they'd switch over. They'd see Shawn Michaels like dancing on a rope with hearts on his thing, and then humping the thing, and then Bret Hart would come out with pink on, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm going back to the Macho Man, yeah, on WCW.
I'd rather be watching the Shockmaster.
That was before that, I think, but
yeah, well before that.
Yeah.
It was when Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, was in charge.
Let me tell you something, baby. In about 30 years, my forehead is going to look like a baby's asshole. With cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know something, yeah. Pass the pipe. I want everyone to freak out. Freak out, yeah.
Freak out, yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Nothing face to face. I want Crush in the Kona Hawaii match.
My God.
I talked to someone from Kona, Hawaii today. Zombie Owen Hart, says Lauren Darkin. That's terrible. Yeah. Are we going to get Bret Hart today? When your internet starts lagging while trying to watch Joe do his live, fuck you, internet. Fuck you. Stoner Troy BB said that. Maybe it's me. Is it? Oh, we sound good. We sound all right.
Sound fine.
Pussy. Yo, pussy. Tommy C's favorite thing to say. If anybody doesn't listen to Tommy C, I just sound like a jack off. Well,
yeah, right.
Probably sound like a jack off anyway, but
so pussy.
That's a great show the other night. So I'd give Raw Raw felt like the pay-per-view last night, actually. It just felt kind of like, I give it the pay-per-view was better than Raw tonight. I will say that.
Definitely, I'd say
so,
that.
gonna go a little bit lower. I think I gave the pay-per-view like a 6 last night. Or 6.5 or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna give Raw 5.5 tonight. And just because I didn't like the fact that John Cena was popular tonight, that pissed me off.
How dare you fans make Cena relevant?
I didn't like that random everyone runs in the ring at the end. That was weird. I didn't like we had Kane versus Ziggler. That was weird.
Terrible. Not weird. Terrible.
I will say I do like how at the Survivor Series, you know, Cena, one of the first people Cena has chosen, or it sort of happened by happening, is the Intercontinental title. I do like that is on showcase with Cena. The Dolph goes with the belt.
I like that too, but at the same time, we're not going to have any title defenses at Survivor Series. I mean, really?
But that's happened before at Survivor. That sort of doesn't.
Nowadays,
I just figure. I mean, I'm not surprised by this at all. I know Jesse's not.
Coming off of a pay-per-view that we did not get a world title defense, it really just puts extra focus on what the fuck. What the fuck?
I mean, it's going to be terrible. I mean, there's no way to get out of it. It's going to be absolutely terrible, this pay-per-view.
War games!
Or it will be pretty good, and, you know, because this happened at pay-per-view before this year, and I can't remember which one it was, where we were going into it like, this is going to be terrible, and then the thing was really good, and I wish I could remember what pay-per-view it was, but I do remember it happening.
Early predictions. Who rounds out Cena's team?
Well, we got Dolph. We got
definitely
Cena.
have Dolph and Cena.
We can't have Dean because he's got to be going against Wyatt.
You'd think.
I mean, honestly, if there was no such thing as what happened with Wyatt, you know that Dean would have been like coming out to help them instead of the locker room coming out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like people would have gone nuts when Dean showed up.
The fifth guy, I think, is going to be Orton. I think the fifth guy is going to be Orton.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad you brought up Orton because we forgot. He went on.
The fifth guy's going to be Orton.
I think they almost realized if you're going to get over his babyface again, you have to like talk not like slow and monotone. You have to like get people excited or something. Because he went out there and he went off. Like he was good. He was like flipping out.
Just be crazy. Be a little fucking nuts. Just start RKOing people.
I said that to Leah, or I was sitting here thinking, I go, he's going to, out of nowhere, he's just going to RKO somebody. I hope it's like, it could be Triple H.
That would have been awesome.
And,
RKO Stephanie again. That was great.
Oh my God, yeah, that'd be good. I want to see those boobs bounce off the mat.
Oh my God, yes.
How soon until you guys think Orton turns face?
Any day.
I almost feel like
day. He's going to be on Cena's team. He's going to be on Cena's team with Survivor Series.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Or he'll be on Rollins' team and turn on them.
That's possible, but the turns
no,
already...
because he already
RKO'd him. Yeah.
See, actually, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
He just RKO'd him, so the turns and work.
You know what could happen is like Cena gets 4 people, and then like the 4th guy gets like taken out that night. You know what I mean? And then like Cena doesn't have a 4th guy. And then
Wasn't it usually a 5-man team?
Oh, well.
I'm sick of seeing Super Cena. Like, fuck.
Yeah, well, haven't we been saying that for how many years? You never just...
But it would be cool to see actually Orton turn, but like, you know, while posing with the authority and just sit back while he watches Cena pin them or something. It wouldn't be like a clean win for Cena as they always try to push it, but at least it would let him turn face or at least turn, and it wouldn't be the typical pushing of Cena. I don't know, it's just an idea, but...
Historically, for Randy Orton, Survivor Series has always been a really good event for him. He's usually been one of the last survivors. Like back when they used to do the traditional 5-man, 10-man elimination matches, he was always one of the last guys. So Survivor Series has always been a good place for Orton. So I see that happening again, where he's going to be the guy to get singled out, and he's just going to go fucking apeshit and RKO the entire Authority team.
So
I see it happening.
Still taking calls, old school Matt. What's up?
I'll be honest, except for the main event, which that last match in my mind was pretty good. The show, I'll be honest, it sucked.
Yeah.
But the crap Rollins was pulling off in that match, even slightly injured, was pretty badass.
Yeah, I like Rollins. I love him. I mean, Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers right now, at the top of the list. I want to see him and Daniel Bryan have a friggin' Iron Man match, you know? But
Daniel Bryan might as well be dead. He's done. He's fucking done.
I gotta agree with on this. Daniel Bryan.
We bring him up too much. He's fucking done.
Put that damn goat down.
You really think Daniel Bryan's done? Imagine that.
I'm tired of it, dude.
The more time passes, the more convinced I am he's fucking done. I mean, the neck things. Cena came back inexplicably. But he's Cena. It's different. He's big. Daniel Bryan's small. Getting thrown around takes a bigger toll on that neck. I think he's done.
Oh, I think he could come back, but the problem with me is he's a 5-move guy like everyone else because they whittled him down and watered him down.
Exactly.
The only way I could see him going back to the top is if he does it in one fell swoop.
Like a surprise thing, and he comes out and just wins the title out of nowhere, something like that.
I'm thinking more like
have him go.
We don't see him again until 27 in the Royal Rumble.
No, couldn't you have him go heel with the crowd? Crowd being so hot for him.
Him heel does not work. It didn't work before. It won't work now. It especially won't work now. It barely worked before. I mean,
well, that's because it was cheese. I mean, using the momentum of the people that are the fact that everyone's behind him, and then have him. I don't know. Maybe just the fact that he's heel.
I don't know. I don't see it working. Could be wrong.
I don't really want to see him anyway, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I'm not missing. For some reason, I'm really not missing him. I don't know why. I'm not.
And I don't know why I'm calling this, but I'm saying this now. Rollins is put on the shelf at Survivor Series, and we don't see him again until WrestleMania. And he cashes in on the world champion.
Why don't we see him?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I say Orton punts him.
I don't know. I think that's who they want Reigns to take on when he comes back. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's where you're going with it. But the thing was, though, is you're right. I'm scared about that. I thought maybe Dean and Seth would settle it at WrestleMania. But they might have bigger... I'm telling you, they might have bigger plans for Dean. There's a possibility, if it's not The Rock, it's possible you could maybe see Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
So am I just to assume that the storyline between Rollins and Ambrose is just done with? Like, I know that WWE doesn't really care about continuity, but what
they've just shelved it for now. It's a slow burn.
Yeah,
they'll get back to it eventually.
I think they're pushing it off till Mania, is what I really believe.
Well, you know what? This could be a classic thing like they did with Rock and Austin. Rock and Austin first really clashed over the Intercontinental title, and then they kind of went away until they were both main eventers, and then they had, the rivalry that they had went over the big title. So I can see the same thing happening.
Yeah.
So it's quite a possibility. These guys could parallel. Their careers could parallel an upward trajectory. So who knows?
Now, you guys were complaining that you didn't think we'd see any titles defended at the next pay-per-view, but as much as I hate to admit it, we still have one more champion in play.
Yeah, the United States Championship could be defended, yeah. I mean, that's the worst title of all of them, but...
Until Sheamus gets on Cena. There you go. Sheamus is going to be on Cena's team.
Yeah, I don't know why. I want to see Rusev versus Sheamus for that belt.
Yeah, you and everybody else the other night. Yeah, no, why not? Give Rusev the title, make him crazy. I agree with that. I'd love to see that.
You were 100% right. You called it last night. They protect Sheamus like he's a fucking herniated testicle.
They're giving Sheamus the binky. Here, take this flashy United States title. We'll sell little United States title belts to all the kids. All the kids will buy the Sheamus toys. That's why he's there. He's just there for the kids.
But if Big Show and Mark Henry are supposed to be these big bad guys, Sheamus winning over Rusev, what does it say about them?
Because
just basically flush them down the toilet.
No,
that's why they're not going to do it.
Yeah, that's why they're not going to do anything.
They're not doing it.
I can't beat him. You can't beat him. Let's beat each other up.
Yeah.
Let's find out who the second place is.
Sucking each other off like they've been doing in the ring.
Yeah,
I love you, man. I love you too, Mark.
Let's go for barbecue.
Yeah.
And here's my big reason on it. Because you don't see, because those two are fighting for a country versus country, yet Sheamus is Irish. He doesn't give a shit.
I can take it or leave it, fella.
But he's the United States champion, fella. What?
Sheamus just likes to fight. He doesn't give a
yeah,
shit
but
who
that's
he's
going to be
fighting
another
for.
reason as to why they're not going to put him in that rivalry, because they really like this America-Russia thing. So it's got to be Ryback. It's got to be. Who else is there? Unless they're going to bring in Angle, it's got to be Ryback.
Yeah, Sheamus likes to sell Mattel toys is what he likes to do.
That's what he likes to do. And
thanks,
wear
old
weird
school, by the way.
hats.
Yeah, thanks for the call, old school mad, baby. Listen, I don't care. It sucks. This pay-per-view is going to suck. I don't care if the titles are defended because I knew the pay-per-view was going to be shit anyway. It's not Night of Champions, so I'm not going to freak out. And the goddamn WWE title hasn't been on television in fucking how many weeks? It's all just ugly right now, and hopefully it spawns into something, but it's going to get even uglier because we're going to get it's going to be December soon, and all December's terrible, and most of January is too. And God, we're going into hibernation wrestling time. I mean, this is the darkest time of the entire...
I don't know. It's not supposed to be. We're coming up on my favorite pay-per-view coming in what, 3 pay-per-views? The Royal Rumble.
Well, that's not the dark time. No, that's good stuff.
What's December? TLC?
Yep.
Yeah, we're talking... I mean, Royal Rumble's like either the end of January or...
There's 3 peaks at the most throughout the year.
We're talking 3 pay-per-views. It's not that far away.
Yeah, that's good. We'll be out of the coma by then, but we're going into the coma now.
Just Survivor Series used to be a big pay-per-view. It used to be one of the big 4.
Yeah, it did. But you know what? I went back and listen. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved it.
I love Survivor
Holy shit,
Series.
that I love it. But now when
it doesn't look so big.
I go back and look at it, and it's boring as hell. Most of them. Like I'm just like, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah, there's a reason why they stopped those. Stop Joe, man.
Yeah. Well, I
want to see King of the Ring back.
Yeah. Why can't we have King of the Ring? Do we really need?
We were talking about that last night. Yeah.
Do we? Yeah, we were talking about it last night. Do we really need Extreme Rules? Do we really need Payback? How about that? Payback can go away, and freaking King of the Ring can come in. But
I blame King Booker. I blame King Booker and Charmel. All hail King Booker!
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't want to hear that again.
Thank God I wasn't watching then. Really. I wasn't watching. I watched WrestleMania, but I I was not.
What was that shit going on in 2000? Well, yeah, in
2004, 2000. Yeah.
How was that taken?
Charmel made me want to beat my own wife.
No, it was 2005 or something like that. I swear.
Oh, was it that far? Shit.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Charmel almost turned me into Ray Rice.
I loved WrestleMania 22 though. I loved like Triple H versus Cena because I had been watching at that time because I enjoyed Shawn Michaels' story with Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah.
And I really wanted to see that match, Vince versus Shawn. I was so pumped up for that. And
teasing the crotch chop.
But what's funny is inadvertently, I wasn't watching a lot, so I kind of didn't realize that Cena was facing Triple H. And then I hated Cena then, and I hated him. I always hated him. And so I was like, oh good. And I really was rooting hard for Triple H. It was almost real, and I was really angry when Triple H lost. But when Shawn Michaels did the crotch chop, I was like, oh, holy shit. He was into Jesus and all this stuff. Wait a minute, he just told him to suck it like he's bad. Oh my God, what the hell? And then Triple H does it in his match, and then the fucking sparks start to connect in your mind, and then they tease the shit out of it for the next 8 weeks.
And then we got the reunion in 2006, which was awesome.
Oh my God,
I loved that reunion. Some people did not really care for it. I loved it.
Oh, I loved it. I was really into it. I was big time, and I was like jumping up and down like a little kid. I was a loser.
It is a kind of a little bit of a shame that their biggest shit was against the fucking Spirit Squad. But hey, that's how we got Dolph Ziggler.
But so it was good because there were a bunch of like assholes. It was like 4 guys on 2, and it made sense. Come on out here and get some of this, Kenny. There's no reason why Kenny shouldn't get some of this too. Whatever the hell it was, and then he just gets thrown from the back onto the ground.
Yeah.
Then Shawn comes out. Holy shit. And I think Dolph Ziggler was one of the Spirit Squad too.
Yes, he was.
So that's really funny.
Nicky.
He was Nicky. That's right. Oh man, can we get a video of that? Nicky Spirit Squad. I don't care if I get fucking
2 points to anyone who can name all 5 members of the Spirit Squad. Go.
I'll do it right now.
Do it.
No, Nicky. I don't know. Nicky and Kenny and
Nicky, Kenny,
Mikey, and Dickie.
Kenny, Mikey. Nicky, Kenny, Mikey,
and douchebag.
Fuck.
Well, the other guy's screwed. If we can't remember him, I mean, like he's
Sleepy and Doc. There you go.
I guess he's the loser of the group.
Fuck. Who are the other 2 members? That's gonna drive me nuts.
I don't know, man. I can't think of it. Loser.
We are the Spirit Squad.
Remember, everybody thought like Kenny Dykstra was gonna be the one that,
yeah, because he was the only guy above fucking 5'11" on the entire fucking team.
Yeah. Well,
he was athletic.
The other guys look like they were in about my shape. You know, like if I worked out a little bit, like, you know what I mean? They look terrible. Dolph Ziggler's haircut is atrocious.
Isn't it? And he had like a weird neck back then too.
Yeah, he was like fatter, and he
was stockier. He
like,
was weird.
He looks like kind of what I would look like right now because I'm out of shape. Oh my God!
Still chewed
I
gum.
thought he had to be real big to make it.
What? What?
Who? What?
What'd you just say?
Oh.
We didn't hear what you said, so we're like, what?
Awkward moment of the night, brought to you by Jesse.
Oh man. And he's dead.
Mikey, Nicky.
Yeah,
I just realized you're talking about me. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, man. What the fuck is happening?
Somebody look up the Spirit Squad, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm too lazy to grab the keyboard.
Oh, me?
Well, they're saying in the chat that members, they're saying Kenny, Johnny, Mitch, Nicky, and Mikey.
Johnny and Mitch.
Johnny and Mitch.
Fuck. Thank you.
There we go.
You guys get a cookie on Dave. Go to any restaurant and say, Dave said I get a free cookie.
Well, they gave a belt to, Dolph Ziggler had the tag team title with one of the other guys.
To be fair, they all had a tag team title because any member of the Spirit Squad can defend it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Jerry in the chat is saying, name all the members of the NWO.
Oh my God!
Do we have that much time?
Yeah, right. We'd have to. Oh, that really got out of control at one point. I'm surprised. How did they not realize like this has gone way too far?
It's gone off the track.
Bischoff? That's the answer to that question.
I guess so.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of, especially if you watch his recent shoot interview, he's like completely walked away. Like he contradicts things that he's said in the past too. Because now his stance is basically, I basically checked out and other people were running the show towards the end there. And then he actually was gone. Then he was going to rebuy the company. But I don't know. Bischoff was a fucking asshole. Still is.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust him at all with whatever. But he got it done at a time. In a time, he got it done. Would you see the picture?
Yeah.
Look at Dolph Ziggler, man. Oh, they all look like Jerry Lawler's kids. That's what I can't figure out.
Where's Brian Christopher?
Where is he? Kenny Dykstra's the only one that might be Owen Hart's kid.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she hates the WWE.
He turned into an asshole, man.
Yeah.
He does these shoot interviews, and he hates Cena. My God.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
You don't see these interviews that he does? He talks about how Cena basically fucks every diva in the back and all of this shit. It's crazy.
Oh, my God. I'm sure he does. I think Cena's a fucking dickhead in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Dykstra. He'll never be in the WWE again now. But
no, of course not. He fucked with the guy who runs the place. I can't believe he's actually saying that now. I can't believe the balls on Cena. Go ahead out there, Cena, and tell everybody that you run the place.
This is here he is. Here's Kenny Dykstra talking about Cena.
I love John. I love Mizzy. I mean, these are all friends of mine. No biggie. And this is what he had to say. Shake hands. Everyone else was cool, though. Cena will never respond. Oh, wait. Before I get hate tweets from Cena fans.
Wait a minute. Is this guy just talking about Kenny doing it? I thought he was going to play the audio.
They've just been arguing a lot because they're remodeling a whole person. So, like, now...
No, these I don't know.
You're a fucking asshole, you know that. You missed title, you bastard.
Missed title, flag you. It's just you talking about it.
I'll flag you, and I'll flag your children.
You wanted to watch Kenny Dykstra, huh? Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Exactly.
You've been misled. Flag time, bitch.
I had a job as a caterer once.
One of the first things that comes up is John Cena and Kenny Dykstra rap battle. Does that mean, is that like that fan, that planted fan was Kenny Dykstra? Is that true?
What? No, I didn't know that one. That one's new to me.
Is that real? Like a while back, John Cena like battled or fake battled somebody in the parking lot, like outside coming in.
So sad.
And, I don't remember that.
Whatever.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. I remember it being terrible. So you tell me this is Kenny Dykstra, though. Oh, it's WWE Heat.
Oh, God.
Man, Cena, your stuff is whack. You're just a white boy who thinks he's black. You ain't the real deal. You need to take your butt down to the shelter and get yourself a free meal. And what's the deal with
I saw that in 8 Mile.
You're just a poor white boy with no wife. Oh, Cena, don't cry and pout. That's like Kurt Angle's gonna make you tap out.
Almost forgot the line.
That's the most forced O's ever.
Too, so him saying that is fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious. Hey, this kid looks like if I told him I was gonna kill him and take his wallet, he would like cry and he would drop his wallet.
He'd freak out.
He'd give it to you.
Yeah,
You're like,
you
sorry, sir.
Here you go. Take it there. Take my anal virginity too. Just take it.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everybody in the crowd behind him is bigger than him.
Freestyle was whack. I couldn't wait for it to end. I got no wife, but you got a boyfriend.
Come on, that's funny.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's
man.
about as good as I'll mouth like Colgate or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I am brush your mouth like coke. No, that was better. But you got a boyfriend. That was funny.
It's all terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
and it probably was really terrible. I'm just easy.
I couldn't wait for it to end. I got no wife, but you got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Trying to battle with me? Rip you in front of your crew like it didn't happen to me? The difference is,
wow,
I'm real and you're phony. My style's fat like Saragusa, Tony. Yo, what you gonna do? You can't hurt me. A threat from both sides of the plate like Eddie Murray. But don't worry, I get straight up in your face. It's John Cena, about to blow the roof off the place. It's no mercy, so don't worry. I'm dirty. I bleed you to your burgundy. What? Yo, you can't hurt me.
I'll bleed you till your burgundy.
I physically murder G's. Yo, it's absurd to me. You can't see this with telescopic lenses. I'm crazy like 20-inch rims on them Benzes. You don't think I can rap? You calling me black? What's up with that? Yo, I teach you straight how to act. Yo, this is ill, it's John Cena's committee. You're from Baltimore, but I straight run the city. Down and gritty. Yo, it's time to get dirty. Wave your hands up, I don't care if you're 4 or 30. What's up? Yo,
Okay.
that's right. That's right.
That's
None
right.
of those guys are getting laid.
Why not talk like that now? Why not talk like that now?
That's right. That's right.
Wow. Talk about
You just went like James Brown right now, Joe.
dude, a black person.
Why did you
should-
like that?
A black guy. A black guy needs to kick his ass. Oh my
Oh
god.
man, did you, man?
I was
That was
traveling
really bad.
around.
That whole crowd was white.
Yeah, well, there was one. Actually, there's a few black guys. No, there's a few. There's a few black guys in there. There are actually quite a few.
Money. I would pay money to see Eminem just come out and just bitch slap and be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Just walk up to him. I've been traveling around all over town, but yo, John Cena, everyone sent me to beat your ass down. I can rap too, just like you. Call me a fool, I'll make your mom drool when she sees the size of my dick. She won't. It's just like he just talks slow and then rhyme. It's like, no, some black guy would rape you, I think. And this was all written, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, and he sounded like a fucking robot, man. It was horrible. From
Yeah.
1980 something or other. It's horrible.
I know. Cena says all of his rap battles, everything that he's done, freestyle, and that's all him.
Well,
So I don't know.
it could be. It could be because
It almost sounded like it was.
because he's
Because it
so
was so
slow.
fucking-
It sounds like Cena.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, he's horrible.
I think it's because he's slow. He can pull it off. You know.
Oh yeah, Cena's the is that his secret? Cena is the most highly functional mongoloid in the world. That's kind of what he's been able to.
That's another reason I love you, Dave, because you use that word as I do as well, and hardly.
What's wrong with mongoloid?
Mongoloid. It's just so awesome.
I like mongoloid. I like midget. I like those words. There's nothing wrong
Copious,
with them.
copious amounts of notes.
Copious amounts of notes. Why do you say copious?
What did I say? Like Francis Ford Coppola?
Well, at least it's not Pacific.
Be more Pacific. Be more Pacific. You pussy.
Let up, you pussy. No, Dave Rose. No.
Pull your pants down, straight to the ground. Spread that ass cheek. Show everyone the brown. It's like that's like stop it, Cena. What are you doing? Everything is a
People still
robotic
clamor.
rap.
They clamor for Cena to go back to that. People clamor for that. Where's the doctor of thugonomics?
I hated him then. I hated him
I hate
then.
now.
So this is, I mean, it's like you got a shadow of that anyway, but you can't go back to that now. I mean, it just was weird.
Joe, that's a great point because I was talking to Dave about this the other day.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about John Cena going heel. Okay, well, he can't go back to thugonomics. What kind of character is this Mongoloid able to create that will make him not only different, but attract people, whether it be to hate or love him as a heel, that will propel him forward? Like, I can't see him doing that.
Now, we had a conversation about this the other day, and I'll repeat what I said then. It's gonna take his parallels with Hogan are ridiculous, and it's gonna be the exact same thing. They're gonna wait until he's in his 40s, and then he's just gonna turn into he's gonna have a faction, and he's gonna fucking just say, "I hate the crowd, I hate you fans, I made you." He is Hogan. It's what he is.
Joe? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, see, I still have a problem. I don't know why I see it happening, but I just I'm afraid to say it's. I'm starting to think it's not going to happen.
But we're talking 8 years from now. We're talking 7-8 years from now. Because
I mean,
they're going to milk him as long as
WCW did it because Hogan was stale and they needed to beat WWF. And then WWF got better because they need to beat WCW, and none of that is going on, so nobody wants to do that. You'd rather just play it safe and he makes all the money with the kids.
Sure, because he's still moving that merch.
Even if it bores.
Speaking of merchandise, did you hear about the deal reached between WWE and CM Punk?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, breaking news a couple hours ago, so it's not quite breaking, but still, CM Punk and WWE have come to terms allegedly that they can now sell his merchandise again, and now CM Punk is going to withdraw his complaints about being in the video game, so there's going to be no problems with the video game that launches tomorrow. His merchandise will be back on sale on WWEshop.com. You know, they fucking they discounted his DVD to $2.35.
Wow.
They did.
Wow. That's funny. Yeah, you'll get 10%. You'll get 30%, but it's gonna be
You want your
$5.
30%, you greedy bastard?
So,
You fucking
Was there a midnight release at GameStop for? Well, it'll be tomorrow night at midnight that WWE comes out, right? 2K.
Well, it'd be a couple hours. No, it's
It'd be
midnight
tonight.
now for you. Yeah, for you in Boston right now.
So I missed the midnight release. You're saying?
Go to GameStop. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta get that. I have to get that game. I have to be playing it.
Do you guys
download it off
create a
Xbox?
custom character like with your own face and stuff on there?
Yeah,
do that
I'm
for
gonna make my face a penis. I'm gonna make my face a pussy. All right.
You want me to show you my penis? You think my penis is too deformed to be a face?
Do you want to see my
I'll show
dick?
you my penis.
Do you think I don't have a dick? I'll do it right now. I'll show you my penis. It is not deformed. It is not retarded. I'm a faggot. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here. I really do. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm sorry if we missed your call. I really do. Fucking Joe Latimer's calling. I want to take his call real quick before we go. What's up, Joe?
Yeah, it's about time.
Last call of the night, and he's been calling all night with everybody else. Sorry to everybody else who I didn't take your phone call, but Joe, you made it on.
I got to mention one rumor that I've heard a lot about.
Yes.
Is John Cena retiring.
It's odd timing for that, isn't it?
He is in talks about starting his own reality TV show.
What's it going to be called? Like Cena's well, Cena's Way? Cena's
I
Way.
couldn't tell you.
There's your title, by the way. WWE, call me up or I'll sue you. Cena's Way.
Thug Life.
No. Cena's Way. And everything is about him getting his way. He goes to this fucking grocery store. If some kid isn't right with him, he calls him a pussy and gets him fired. He puts stuff in his house the way he wants it. If his wife moves something, he yells at her, and if not, he kicks her in the ass and throws her out. He goes in the back, he has sex with one of the women, and then the other woman gets mad at him, and then he has her fired. Randy Orton wants to win the title, but he says no to that. He wants to win the title. Call it Cena's Way. What a great idea. What a great match. What a great night. It would be wonderful. Cena's Way. I can't wait to see it. You heard it here. Joe Cronin Show. Good night. Thanks, Joe, for the call.
Anytime, buddy.
Good night, bro. Thank you very much. Dave Van Cura, Dead on Dave.
Yeah, you're a pussy. He's a pussy. We're all pussies.
Where can we sub you on YouTube?
You can sub me on YouTube, The Dead on Dave. Follow me on Twitter at Dead on Dave V.
Nice. Follow me on Twitter at Joe Cronin Show. Thanks, Jesse. Thank you, Dave Rose. And we'll see you for Monetize This Wednesday live at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. Coming at you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make sure to go fucking flag this fucking pussy. Yeah. With his American flag on fire. Islamic bastard. Now, sweet dreams, everybody. And don't forget, it's never too late at night to masturbate.